power isn't just about armies or money, it's about winning hearts and minds. So why do millions of people around the world love K-pop? Why do students dream of studying in the United States? Because influence isn't just forced, it's felt. Today we're diving into the unseen force that shapes global politics, culture, and even your daily choices. Soft power. Alright, let's talk power, but not the kind with tanks and missiles. We're talking about the subtle, sneaky kind. The kind that doesn't kick down the door but somehow still gets you to hand over your Wi-Fi password. That's soft power. Instead of forcing countries to obey through military or economic threats, soft power makes them want to follow. It's like a geopolitical Jedi mind trick, using culture, values, and diplomacy to shape global narratives and win influence. The term was coined by Joseph Nye in the late 20th century, and it explains why American movies, universities, and democratic ideals have spread worldwide without a single shot fired. Think about it. People across the globe binge Hollywood films, study at U.S. universities, and rock jeans and sneakers, all while absorbing American culture like a sponge. But the U.S. isn't the only player. South Korea turned its pop culture into a full-blown international phenomenon, Hallyu, or the K-wave, proving that you don't need an army when you have a fan base. And let's not forget France, whose soft power strategy involves making sure everyone associates them with fine wine, art, and an unbearable sense of superiority. Diplomacy also plays a massive role in soft power, but not the stiff, awkward handshake kind. We're talking about scholarships, cultural exchanges, and global goodwill projects, like the Fulbright program, which turns international students into lifelong allies of the U.S. China has its own version with Confucius Institutes, using language and culture to extend its global influence. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The internet has turned soft power into a high-speed battleground. Social media platforms aren't just for dance challenges anymore. They're now tools for nations to push their narratives, counter rivals, and, in some cases, straight up manipulate public opinion. Russia has mastered this digital chess game, influencing elections and shaping global debates through targeted media campaigns, while the U.S. and its allies counter with their own online influence strategies. And sometimes, soft power and hard power work together, what experts call smart power. China's Belt and Road Initiative, for example, looks like a generous infrastructure project on the surface, but dig a little deeper, and it's also a way to expand Beijing's geopolitical reach and economic control. Meanwhile, NATO isn't just a military alliance. It's backed by cultural and diplomatic efforts to keep allies feeling warm and fuzzy about the West. But soft power isn't all rainbows and good vibes. There are ethical concerns too, like cultural imperialism, where dominant nations overshadow local traditions. Hollywood, for instance, has been accused of pushing Western ideals at the expense of global diversity. And with state-controlled media and social platforms in the mix, it's getting harder to tell the difference between genuine cultural exchange and strategic manipulation. In the end, while military and economic power still matter, the real game-changer in global politics is the ability to win hearts and minds. Whether through blockbuster movies, social media campaigns, or diplomatic charm offensives, soft power continues to shape the world in ways that are subtle, but dangerously effective. I'll leave you to discuss in the comments. Which country do you think has mastered soft power the best? You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.